What is going on, guys? Welcome to part 3 of the Amazon FBA product research mini-series. In this video, we're going to be looking at 5 methods for coming up with Amazon FBA product ideas. Now, in this video, I'm not just going to look at some of the standard methods like using Helium 10 or the Jungle Scout web app, but I'm also going to look at some alternative product research methods that you may have never seen before. So hopefully this video is going to be really helpful for you. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So a good way to think about product research is like a funnel. At the top of the funnel, you want to fill your funnel with as many product ideas as possible. And then slowly, as you start to analyze those product ideas, you'll start to whittle away the bad product ideas using your perfect product criteria until at the end of the funnel, you're left with just a few winning product ideas. So in this video, what we're going to look at is 5 methods to actually come up with product ideas to fill that product research funnel. And if you stick around to the very end of the video, I'm going to show you a 6th method, which is such a great way to come up with product ideas, and it's something that no one else is doing and you're absolutely going to love. So make sure you stick around for that extra 6th method. So without further ado, let's get straight into method number 1, which is using the Helium 10 Blackbox tool. Okay, so firstly, you just want to select a category. You can leave this option open, but if you do leave it open and just search all categories, what you'll tend to find is you're just going to get so many products, it's going to be impossible to go through them all. So what I like to do is just look at it one category at a time. So let's just say for this option, for this example, we'll select health and personal care. Then you want to choose a monthly revenue range. So what kind of products you're looking for in terms of revenue range. Now, obviously, this is all going to depend on your budget. If you have a starting budget of £2,000, then you're not going to be able to look for and launch a product that sells £50,000 a month, just because you're not going to have enough money for that initial stock purchase. So know what your starting budget is, and then work out what your revenue range is and put it here. So for example, for kind of average starting budget of a few £1,000s, you might want to look for products that sell between £5,000 and £10,000 per month. For price, I always suggest looking for products that sell between £15 and £50. Then for review count, you want to go for a fairly low maximum number of reviews, let's say around 1 to 200. And the reason why you want to do that is because ideally what we're looking for here is products that sell well with a low number of reviews, because obviously when we launch our product, it's going to have a low number of reviews, and we want to know that we're going to be able to compete. If these products can compete, then hopefully we'll be able to compete with a low number of reviews as well. That's the thinking behind that kind of review count number. Then you can enter a number for review rating, but I'm just going to leave that empty for now. And then finally, for shipping size tier, you want to just select standard size products. We don't really want to sell oversized products because they're going to cost a lot in terms of the Amazon storage fees and fulfillment fees. Once you've selected those, just head over and hit search. Also remember, guys, make sure that you select the correct marketplace up here. You don't want to select Amazon.com if you're looking for products on Amazon.co.uk. Once you've got those results, what you want to do is basically just scroll through and work your way through these products one by one. So at this point, you really should have an idea of what kind of products you want to avoid and what products make the perfect FBA product. So if you don't know that, what I would suggest is go and watch parts 1 and 2 of the product research mini-series. In parts 1 and 2, I look at what makes the perfect FBA product and what kind of products to avoid. So once you've watched those videos and you have a good idea of what kind of products you're looking for, go through this list and then just pick out the products that you think would make good FBA products according to what we talked about in the previous 2 videos. So let me go through this list. So we've got a insulated stainless steel protein shaker. We've got some supplements. We've got a bunch of different products. So you just work your way through this list. So personally, I just avoid going for supplements because they're just so competitive, and they tend to be sold by very large companies that have big marketing budgets so that they can just undercut your own price when they launch, and it's very hard to compete with supplements. So I generally advise avoiding them. You can see here there's an electric foot warmer. Again, I would always advise kind of avoiding electronic or complicated products. Okay, so there's not really a huge amount here that I really like the look of. I'm just going to keep looking. Okay, here, this could work. So men's shaving gift set. So this could make a good FBA product. It's fairly small. It's got a good selling price at nearly £50. Because it has lots of different parts, fairly customizable, there's room for differentiation from your competition, so that could be a good idea. So what we then want to do is then search what we think would be the main keyword for this product idea on Amazon. So something like shaving gift set. I'm just going to enter in shaving set because I think shaving set is probably going to have a higher search volume than shaving gift set. And then you want to just come over to the Helium 10 Chrome extension and activate the X-ray tool. Now, what we're doing here is we're using the web app to come up with the product ideas. We're then searching those product ideas on Amazon and then analyzing those product ideas using the Chrome extension. Okay, so you always want to ignore the sponsored products. So we'll just scroll past the sponsored products and just look at the organically ranked products. Now, there is a ton of data on here to analyze, but just to summarize the main things that you should be looking for when analyzing the data is the revenue for the products, the review rating, and the review count. So ideally what you want to be looking for is, are there sellers that have a low number of reviews? Are those sellers still able to rank and still able to generate a fairly good revenue? And as you can see here, actually in the top 10, there's quite a few sellers with under 100 reviews. This seller only has 15 reviews and they're generating close to £4,000 in revenue. This seller only has 49, is generating about £1,500 in revenue. So actually, if you're looking for a product idea, maybe shaving set is not a bad Amazon FBA product looking at this data, just glancing at it. Obviously, you'd have to do a bit more research, but that in a nutshell, that's mainly what you're looking for when you're analyzing this data. If you know that this seller is managing to compete and generate £4,000 in revenue with only 15 reviews, it indicates that you as a new seller with a low number of reviews should also be able to compete and carve yourself out a bit of the market. Okay, so that's method number one. Let's look at method number two, which is called store sniping. So what you want to do is basically for any kind of product that you've been searching for, what you want to do is select the top maybe 2 or 3 sellers, go onto the product page, and then go into that seller's store. So the way that you can do that is if you come over to the buy box and you click on their name, you're then able to hit on products. Then this will show you all of the products sold by this particular seller. In this case, we can see that they pretty much only sell shaving products, so that's not going to work very well for us. Okay, so let's try a different seller. So we'll do the same thing. You want to click on the seller's name. You want to hit on products. Okay, this is better. So for this seller, we can see that they sell a range of different products, not just shaving products. So what you want to do is then go over to the Chrome extension and hit the X-ray tool again and analyze the data. Now, the idea behind this method is essentially that if a seller has a top ranked product, so this seller has a top ranked shaving set, then that seller knows what they're doing. And if they know what they're doing, they're most likely doing their product research properly. So they're doing the product research for you. You can then just go into their store, look through all of their best selling products and just pick out the best ones that might work for you. So again, what you'd want to do is we can just look at the revenue. So we can look for products that have good revenue and look at the review count. So if we look at these, most of them have a fairly high review count, but this product here only has 8 reviews, is generating £2,500 in sales. So we might want to have a look at that. What's that? That is a face painting kit. So then we might want to take that idea, we'd come over to Amazon, we'd write in face painting kit. And again, just like we've done before, we'll analyze the first page of results using the X-ray tool to work out if that would be a good product for us to launch. Now, what I really love about this method is it is such a rabbit hole. You can start going into people's stores, finding product ideas, searching them on Amazon, going into other people's stores, and it's just really never ending. And you can come up with a huge amount of really good product ideas using this method. So method number 3 is to actually use the Amazon search engine to give us product ideas. And we can do this via Amazon's auto suggest. So what you're going to want to do again is just pick a category. So what did we pick last time? We picked health and personal care, so we'll just pick that again. And then you just want to put in a random 1 or 2 letters. So we'll start with A, maybe let's try C. And then what you'll see is that Amazon will give us suggested searches. So these are the best selling products on Amazon, and that's why they're suggesting these products to us. So what you want to do is then click into these products one by one and analyze them again. So what we can do is we can click into acupressure mat. Again, come over to the Helium 10 Chrome extension, hit the X-ray tool and analyze the data. And then what you want to do is just try different combinations of letters, and Amazon will give you different suggestions, work your way through those product ideas, analyze them with the X-ray tool. Now on to method number 4, and I absolutely love this method. It's really, really useful for finding product ideas, and it's called the negative search method. So what you want to do is you want to go to Amazon, again, make sure you're on the right marketplace, and just put in the negative or dash sign and put a random assortment of letters and hit enter. As soon as you do that, essentially what we call this is a negative search. When you do this negative search, it then allows you to see all of the products in the different product categories. So what you want to do is just look through these departments and then select a category. So let's stick with what we've been doing. We've been looking at health and personal care. So you'll hit health and personal care or whatever category you want to look at. Then what you want to do is select a price range, because we only want to be finding products that sell between 15 and 50 pounds. So we'll just enter that here, 15 and 50, and hit go. And then what you want to do is you want to look through this product list and get rid of anything that isn't going to work, any product ideas that you want to avoid. Again, if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 of the product research mini series, make sure you go and watch those. So we'll scroll through this list. Let's have a look. So we ideally want to avoid electronic products. So I'll negative out toothbrush. So again, just put the negative sign, write the word that you want to get rid of, hit enter. That will remove all of the toothbrush products. Then we go through this. Okay, we're not interested in nappies, so we'll remove Pampers. What else are we not interested in? Okay, we don't want big branded products, so we're not interested in the Dettol wipes. And so on and so on. Once you've gone through that and you've removed all the kind of keywords for the products that you don't want to look at, then you can come over, hit the Chrome extension and turn on X-ray. Once that data is loaded, you want to hit load more results, open up a couple of pages of results if you're able to, or the full page at least. Then what you want to do is then filter by revenue. Jesus, the top seller here is selling 1.2 million pounds per month with this single product, which is a hair straightener. Wow, that is insane. But anyway, you are not going to be able to launch a product that sells for that amount a month unless you have a huge starting budget. So what you want to do is just avoid these really high revenue products. Start to look at some of these lower revenue products. I just see what their review numbers are. Okay, so for example, here we can see this product only has 6 reviews, still generating about £2,000 in revenue. What is this? It's an earwax remover. Okay, so we might want to look at that as a potential Amazon FBA product. Okay, so all of the methods up until now have been looking for specific products, but instead you can actually do things the other way around and instead look for keywords. So method number 5 is keyword searching. Now there's 2 different ways to do keyword searches that I'm going to talk about to come up with product ideas, and the first one is going back to Blackbox. So at the top of the tabs here, instead of choosing products, what you can choose is keywords. So again, you're given this option of entering a bunch of different search criteria, and then what the Blackbox tool will do is show you all of the keywords that match that search criteria. Now, just like revenue range, your keyword search volume that you're looking for is going to vary massively depending on your budget. But just for an example, let's say we want to look for keywords with a search volume of between 5 and 10,000 monthly searches. You also want to enter a price. So again, keywords for products that sell between 15 and 50 pounds, and have a review count of on average of under, let's say, 300 reviews. You want to be a little bit looser with this review count then when you're searching for products, because these are not individual review counts, these are actually average review counts for that whole keyword. Then you can hit search. And then once it has come up with results, what you want to do is you want to filter by search volume. Then in just the same way you looked through the products, you want to look through these keywords and think, okay, will these products make good FBA products? Now, the only issue with this method is a lot of these keywords are completely irrelevant. A lot of them are films or books, or they're not actually even products. So you do have to bear with it a bit, but it can be a great method. So we just scroll through this. Let's see if we can find anything relevant. Okay, you can see here knitting bag. This is quite a simple light product, sells for around £23 per unit on average. So this could be a product that we want to look at. If this is a product we're interested in, what you'd want to do is just take that keyword, knitting bag, come over to Amazon, search that main keyword, make sure you've selected all departments. Then again, come over to the Chrome extension, run the X-ray tool, and then analyze the data. Now I want to show you a second way of doing keyword searches for product ideas, and this way I actually much prefer to using the Blackbox tool, and it's using the magnet tool, which is one of Helium 10's product research tools. And also, by the way guys, if you want to check out Helium 10, give it a go, there's some discount codes in the description which makes it a little bit cheaper if you want to try it out. So what you want to do is just come over to keyword research and click on the magnet tool, and then you want to start with just a single keyword. Get the ideas or inspiration from anything else that you've already been looking at. So we just looked at knitting bags. So I would enter the keyword here, knitting, just a simple one-word keyword. Make sure you're in the right marketplace and hit get keywords. And what this tool is going to do is going to take that first keyword, and using its algorithm is going to show us all of the other keywords that people search on Amazon related to knitting. And that's going to be really helpful because it's going to show us all of these potential product ideas related to knitting that we may have never been able to find before. So what you want to do is just leave all of these settings. And then what I'd like to do is filter by search volume, highest search volume at the top. And then just go through these product ideas again in exactly the same way you've been doing before. So we can see we've got knitting patterns, crochet books, crochet yarn, knitting bags, that's the product that we just looked at, crochet kit. So maybe you might be interested in crochet kit. So you just want to hit this arrow here. This will search crochet kit on Amazon. Again, come over to Helium 10, use the X-ray tool, and then analyze that product idea like I've already shown you earlier in the video. Now, for those of you still watching, I'm going to show you the sixth and final method, which is a super powerful method for coming up with great product ideas, and that is using rebate sites. Now, I guarantee you no one else is talking about this, no one else is doing this, so this is a really good way to find product ideas. So these rebate sites like Rebate Key are essentially used by Amazon sellers to launch new products and do giveaways in a safe way where the customer buys a product at full price and then they're given a rebate or a refund after they've purchased the product. So essentially, if you go through the products on these websites, all of these products are new Amazon sellers, new products being launched. And the idea behind this method is that those Amazon sellers have already done their product research, they've done the product research for you, they found these like winning products to launch, and then you can just basically steal their ideas. So what you want to do is come over to a site like Rebate Key, hit on shop, choose a category, we'll go for health and personal care. As you can see, these categories are quite literally the Amazon categories. Then what you want to do is work your way through all of these products, pick the ones that you think would make winning FBA products, take the main keyword, search on Amazon, and analyze the data using the X-ray tool. So Rebate Key is great if you're based in the US. However, if you're based in the UK, you might want to use a UK specific rebate website such as Rebate. With Rebate, you want to do the same thing, just hit test products instead of shop. Then you can select a department. So let's select health and beauty again. And then you can just work your way through these product ideas, see if any of them would work for you. So let's look at this one. This is a knee pillow. We then want to come over to Amazon, search knee pillow. Again, open the X-ray tool and then analyze the data. Okay, so there you go. There are 6 methods to find Amazon FBA product ideas that you can test out. I hope you found the video useful. If you did and you enjoyed it, don't forget to give the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed with your notification bell turned on so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.